Hey folks, welcome back to Love is Strange. So spit it out already, she says. And, fuck, I know. Shit, you obviously want me to take control of you, babe. Obviously, you're just looking for it. I think I know where we could go. You think? Victoria sips at her coffee impatiently, and I wipe at my mouth with a napkin. I backtrack a little, frowning. No, I know. That's what I thought. Where are we going? You'll see. I got the perfect place to take Victoria for this. Hopefully she doesn't find a way to chew me out anyways. Getting into Victoria's expensive car after leaving the diner was stressful enough. And it didn't really help that as soon as I sat down, she'd snapped at me for the directions, wasting no time at all. That didn't stop her from turning on the radio. At first I thought it was some kind of attempt to drown me out, but she kept her trashy party music at a pretty decent level, which was kind of nice. Shows she cared enough to listen to me. That's Vic! She's like the opposite of like needles and cotton. She's like cotton surrounded by needles. It's like if you could just impale yourself horrifically enough, you might be able to feel that softness inside. It's your time to shine, Max. It's not every day you get to order Victoria around. Well, that's what I thought, but I just kept my voice as calm as I could in the face of Victoria's apparent displeasure and nonchalance. We make it in no time at all, due to the lack of traffic. Not that there's usually any traffic. It's sad to say, but Arcadia Bay is kind of like a ghost town these days. Before I came back to Blackwell, it used to be lively, or at least from what I remember from the days William took us around town and Chloe and I started sword fights in front of the two whales. The thought is a little depressing. Which is exactly why I'd picked this spot today. I thought if we were going to shoot anywhere, it should be somewhere vibrant. Somewhere with a little more life. For Victoria's sake, at least. I can handle nature, but I don't think I've ever seen Victoria willingly shoot at a tree or a squirrel. People are more her thing. Caulfield. Max. My train of thought is broken again by Victoria's demanding tone. It's edged with annoyance. Takes me a second to realize that she's already parked the car. Sorry, I zoned. As if that weren't inherently obvious. Jesus Christ, Max. I expect her to keep going on about it, and so I frown and open my mouth to stop her. But before I do, she's already getting up and throwing open the door. This is it, right? You didn't zone and give me the wrong directions, did you? I huffed through my nose, scratching sheepishly at the back of my neck. No, Victoria, this is it. Victoria gives me a look and then gets out of the car. I unbuckle my seatbelt quickly, fumble with my camera bag for a moment, and follow her out. As soon as I'm out of the car, the scent in the air hits me really hard, a sharp contrast from the heavily perfumed scent from Victoria's car. My nose is filled with the salty tang of the ocean, and my ears are filled with the idle chatter of people, the patter of their footsteps against the wooden boardwalk floor. I quickly focus on Victoria instead of on the cloudy blue sky, and I see her with arms crossed, watching the people mill about. Yawn. There's something about her I can't quite place. It almost looks like she's not even breathing. I see her exhale softly, and I wonder if I was right. Are you serious? What? I blink at the comment, unsure of how I should take it. There's something pensive in her tone, and then she purses her lips. Nothing. I just expected you to bring me somewhere else. Somewhere quiet. Where maybe you'd scoot a little closer to me, in spite of all of my attempts to push you away, and then kiss. Sorry, this is just a thing that's in my head. What's going on? You did? I tried to imagine that Vic. She's just like, thought you'd take me somewhere. Thought you'd take me somewhere, and then you take me, like, figuratively. Geez, Caulfield, could I be more obvious? With your tastes, I thought you'd bring me somewhere bland. I can't help it. I have to turn my head away to hide my amusement. I think I know what she's getting at. What, like the lighthouse? Like the junkyard? Like the park? Well, lighthouse is the obvious one, and it'd be funny to say that because that was the one I did with Chloe. Like, I inherently find that amusing. What, Vic? You thought I'd take you to the lighthouse and make out with you? Let's say lighthouse. Like the lighthouse? Back to the... Nice achievement. Victoria furrows her brows and then manages a soft scoff. Please tell me you're joking. The lighthouse provides an amazing view of this hick town. There's more fucking potential there than your usual chance at winning, but that's not really a hard thing to surpass. Ouch. I knew I couldn't be entirely right, but I didn't expect that sort of response from her. I think I just managed to lower her opinion of me even further. Anyways, I hesitate a little and go to walk around the car and join Victoria, since she doesn't seem like she's up to moving. Victoria's eyes are on me as I do so, and I gesture vaguely to the boardwalk. We should walk around, I guess? Scope out the area. Clearly. She says that as if I were the one holding us up, and not her. As promptly as ever, she starts walking ahead of me, and I follow after her before she leaves me behind. Victoria's always walked with purpose, whether or not she's actually got a reason to. I wouldn't be surprised if she does have a reason. Victoria looks like she's so busy all the time, and she even makes buying from the vending machine seem like such an important event. This isn't helping me out at all, though, because Victoria's got a few inches of height over me, making it a little harder to keep up with her long strides. Does that mean you actually like it? I mean, I picked it for a reason. My breath comes out in a little pant, and that seems to bring Victoria's attention over to my attempt to match her pace. She slows down a little, waiting for me. At least, I think she is. I don't spend a lot of time thinking about it, just stepping beside her and walking with much more ease. She's thinking about us. Not that she would admit it at this point. It's acceptable, surprisingly. Surprisingly? Victoria frowns at the little groan that rolls off my tongue, and I bite my... Gosh, my yawny mess. Sorry, they're at the Overwatch event. I was playing it, and I'm all, tired. Because, it's so much fun. It's got baby gay tracer. It makes me so happy. Bite my tongue to stifle anything else that comes out. It's a little frustrating, really. Victoria can act as standoffish as he likes, but I'd like a little credit. Alright, chill. I mean to say it's... nice. Okay? Oh. The way Victoria says that is surprisingly hesitant. I find myself staring at her in mild disbelief. Her eyes lock onto mine for just a split second, and I hold my breath at the gaze. She breaks it, and I'm able to breathe again. Wow, that was... new? Oh, I can't help it. It's Victoria, and she's my queen. Thanks. Don't mention it. Seriously. The edge slips back into her voice, as if it never happened in the first place. I don't know whether or not I'm disappointed. You said you had a reason? Oh, yeah. I definitely know why I picked the boardwalk. Not only is it gorgeous, or that the atmosphere is calming, but it also feels like it brings life back into Arcadia Bay. Nothing feels stagnant here. Not with the families trying to hold back their kids from darting into all the shops they can find, or couples relaxing as they watch the bay. In addition to that, I thought Victoria would appreciate the variety of models here. There's so many figures, so much to point a camera at. I thought you'd like it. That's why I asked, I guess. All of a sudden, Victoria stops walking, and I had to stop before I walk ahead of her. I look at her, tilting my head a little. I love the wide-eyed Vic sprite. It's so cute. It's so just like, huh? So just like, moment of human reality before I slip back into my normal mode. Victoria, there we go. Victoria's giving me this dubious look, and then she crosses her arms. Oh man, what did I do to deserve her almighty wrath this time? You thought I'd like it? Why the hell would you care about that? 'Cause I care about you, babe! Come on! I breathe in, and I hope I can explain it to her in a way where she won't snap at me. Well, I won't say nature's not your thing, because that feels more presumptuous. Where it's like, you're better at portraits. It's like, seriously, I look at your art, and it's really good, and you focus a lot on portraiture, and shit like that. So, because you're better at portraits, right? Victoria drums fingers against her arm, considering my words, and then almost cautiously, she speaks. Yes, I am. You noticed? Hell yeah, I noticed! Yeah, I've seen your work, and all your photos are pretty Avedon-esque. Hey! You have an eye for framing people, so I thought you'd work a lot better somewhere where there's a bunch of subjects. Something in Victoria's expression softens, the hard set of her jaw relaxing. She makes a noise of approval, I think. Thanks, Max. I do try, but I didn't ask for you to cater to me. I can hold my own. I know that. I swear I wasn't doubting you. As soon as I said that, I see her throat bob like she's swallowing something bitter. You had better not been. Like I said, this is a collaboration, so I shift on my feet, feeling awkward just standing in the middle of the boardwalk with no direction. Victoria catches the movement and then jerks her head towards a bench. I have no reason not to agree, and she knows that. So she heads over and sits down. Woo! Woo! It's Victoria! I'm so excited! And we'll go sit on the bench with the horrible trash bag. Oh, but she's wonderful. I really hope that this is like, this is like, I can't even express. It's like, on the one hand, I know this game's, each line is pretty short, so it's like, you know, there has to be a certain amount of growth in order to facilitate like a happy ending. So, Morty, like there has to be a certain rate of progression to actually potentially have something with Vic. On the other hand, feels like she's warming up to us pretty fast, and that's pretty wild, and I'm pretty excited about that. So, anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope to catch you in the next episode. Mwah. See ya.